I welcome you all this morning as we open or inaugurate the office of SKYhigh Aviation Services, the first office in Guyana, Georgetown, Guyana. We are very happy to see this moment come through and delighted that we can have your presence here today. SKYhigh is an airline that has been connecting the Caribbean for many years, more than 12 years. They have been committed to increase the destination, to have a wider scope within the Caribbean and other countries. So recently, they were launched their first flight on the 18th of February, the first flight to Georgetown, Guyana, connecting even more countries. They are committed to serve Guyana with their high standard and connectivity, opening for the first time this gap that were between Guyana and the Dominican Republic. So it is tremendous moments for us. We are very happy to have you all here today as we have the first office for SKYhigh, and knowing that everyone that wishes to go to the Dominican Republic and connecting to a range of countries in the Caribbean and through the DR, you can do it through this office or through any of the travel agencies that are already selling SKYhigh tickets. So without much further, I'm going to call the first speaker for the morning, and it's His Excellency Ambassador Ernesto Torres Pereira.
Thank you very much, Lily. Honorable Minister of Tourism of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, Ms. Onis Walden, a friend, the Director of Tourism of Guyana, Kamul Baksh, distinguished guests, my colleague, the Ambassador of Cuba, my dear friend, Jorge, and all the distinguished guests here today. On March 16th of 1521, Ferdinand de Magellan, on his quest to circumnavigate the world, he arrived on the Philippines. And the purpose of that prowess, which had a very profound impact in world history, was precisely to find new routes for trade and exchange. That was a time of discovery. The opening of a direct flight between Georgetown and Santo Domingo is one of the most significant moments in the history of our bilateral relations. And precisely because of the potential to foster a more dynamic exchange in trade and tourism, as well and in all areas of official cooperation, it is once again a time for discovery. For all Guyanese to discover why the DR is the most visited destination in the entire Caribbean region, and for Dominicans to fall in love, just like we have done, with this amazing country full of natural wonders, cultural diversity, and some of the warmest and coolest people in the entire world. With SKYhigh serving as a bridge, the dream of developing a joint destination, a multi-destination tourism strategy, is a dream that is easily achievable. I would like to congratulate SKYhigh not only in the inauguration of this commercial office in Georgetown, but for its impeccable trajectory of punctuality, efficiency, good service, high standards, transparency, and social responsibility. And this is why I feel so proud to be here this morning. On that note, I would also like to acknowledge SKYhigh's CEO, my dear friend Juan Chamizo, for the unbelievable work ethics and determination, and also the entire staff of the airline for their outstanding commitment and dedication. I sincerely wish you all the success, and I profit from the opportunity to reiterate the Dominican Embassy's unyielding and unconditional support. As I've said many times, our countries have never been closer. Thank you very, very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ambassador. I very much like the phrase that our countries had never been closer, and we are hoping to keep them even closer. Now I would like to call our dear friend that has been very instrumental for this achievement, Mr. Edmundo Hill.
now. I don't have anything written, but Lily told me to say something. I would like to acknowledge the effort that everybody is doing, especially our dear friends from Guyana, to host us here. SKYhigh can assist not only in flying to the Dominican Republic, to Santo Domingo, but also to St. Kitts, Antigua, St. Lucia, Jamaica, and all the parts of the Caribbean. One of the most important things for us as Dominican, and now as a half Guyanese, because we're still in that process, and me being here since 2012, coming here and making investment in the region, it's very important for us that we bond each other, and that the wealth stay in Guyana, and we all benefit from it. I think SKYhigh, this is only one flight that is going to become to Georgetown. We have the notice from yesterday that Lily will explain later on of the new routes that can happen from Guyana now. I just hope that as a Guyanese and as a Dominican, we form a good relationship that is underway. I think the change is the only constant that we have. And I hope that we all make the Caribbean together, make a better Caribbean, and make the Caribbean for Caribbean people. We don't have any doubt that this relationship will be one of the best relationships that we will have as a Dominican in the Caribbean. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Edmundo. So, a lot of you would know that I've been in Guyana for a long time. And it is, I can say without any doubt that the welcoming and the warmth of the Guyanese people, it's matching the same warm and welcoming that we give everyone in the Dominican Republic, for which I think the collaboration that we both can have as country and making it possible through SKYhigh as a bridge, it's going to be tremendous. The government of Guyana, the private sector of Guyana, we've been working closely with everyone, and we are very happy and pleased to know that we have been getting all the support. And obviously, without you and your support, we would not have been here today. So I would like to call the Minister of Tourism to say a few words. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. The Ambassador, Lily, the CEO of SKYhigh, our tourism stakeholders, operators guide, ambassador as well, and other members of the diplomatic corps if I didn't see you. The head director of GTA, invited guest media. It's a very pleasant good morning. This ceremony brings me great pleasure for many reasons. It is just to be able to see the materialization of talks and visits, and this I believe has culminated out of the got cemented when we visited Dominican Republic with a private sector delegation with the president, and we flew into Dominica, and I was so we were amazed that it was such a short distance, and we're like, why didn't we have the connectivity? And that's how the conversation came. And of course, with the delegation and the cooperation and the talks between the two countries about other ventures and many other trade relations and other issues, and connectivity was one of them. And we are really happy as a government that the SKYhigh Dominicana team has seen the opportunity, answered the call, and so quickly, and be able to cement and this inaugural flight, which I unfortunately was not able to attend, but I'm here at the opening of the office. And once again, it tells us as a government that the vision, that the investors are seeing the vision for the development of the tourism product and the tourism sector here in Guyana. We became very quick friends, Dominican Republicans and Guyanese. I believe that the collaboration has we're almost, it happened so instantaneously and without much fanfare that we believed we were almost like family. The fact that you brought your embassy, established an embassy in no short order after that diplomatic visit with your president and my president, the fact that you started a chamber of commerce, the fact that you have so many other interests outside of the hospitality sector, in business interests and connections that we've made, tells us that we are onto something real good, and that SKYhigh Dominicana, this is just the beginning of successes. And our team at Guyana Tourism Authority is working with you. This is the SKYhigh Dominicana to build out and boost out more seats, more visitors, and we have already started to see success of the airline has been, the service, we understand, has been excellent, and the fact that you're opening an office to serve the Guyanese people, to serve your customers, once again tells me that the standard of care for your customers is extremely high, and this will only augur well for our visitors and for those who come to experience Guyana and the tourism product. As I mentioned in the Seafront Open Resort, one of our the biggest luxury development that we will have in Georgetown. In fact, it was happening at the same time that we had the inaugural flight. We had the turning of that event was happening at the same time we had the inaugural flight of SKYhigh Dominicana. Is that these kinds of developments that we are seeing, increasing airlift, the new hotel rooms, we will be having close to 2,000 hotel rooms by next year, 2025, 2026. All of this is happening together, and this office being open, this SKYhigh Dominicana making moves to make a permanent presence here in Guyana does not happen in a vacuum, and it happens with government continuing to build out other aspects of the tourism sector that supports airlift. And we want to continue to listen to you, to hear what we can do to make sure that your venture as an airline is viable. We continue to the new hotel will add immediately just in Georgetown, that Georgetown strip alone, 1,000 rooms, which increases our feasibility for doing conferences and meetings and expos as part of our vision and a part of our strategy for building out of the tourism sector. Sporting events, we're going to be having the international cricket here played in Guyana, and all of that is part of the strategy to continue to bring visitors here in Guyana. At one time, September and October were the lowest travel times, right, Cameron, in Guyana. But we deliberately at that time got the CPL, the cricket finals, the finals and the semi-finals for 3 years, signed that contract, added a carnival onto it. And we have seen record-breaking, now September and October, some of the highest number of travelers for the year. I mentioned all of these because I can go on and all about our successes, is that our vision and strategy for government is the tourism product is so diversified that visitors are always coming to Guyana. We have the strategy is that by 2027, we should be having over 2 million visitors coming to Guyana, experiencing Guyana, coming to and forth, not necessarily living in Guyana, but coming to and forth for different reasons, for different meetings. And in a couple of weeks, we have the FAO, which is close to 35 countries will be coming to Guyana for the FAO conferences. And you will keep seeing these kinds of activities coming to Guyana, and you just know it's a strategy to help support investors like yourself who have made the bold step, and for you to understand that the government with you as partners to make these ventures viable and for you and less risk less risky in terms of so you understand that government is working with you, is standing alongside you, and we are sensitive to the needs and concerns of our investors, and we understand that risk is one of those. So Lily and the Embassy and SKYhigh Dominicana, we thank you once again for the confidence that you've exhibited in the Guyanese economy, and we continue to work hard to cement and to improve and to build on this relationship, economic, financial, and otherwise. And we are looking forward to many things. We know that this will be a long-lasting and a very productive relationship between the government of Guyana, SKYhigh Dominicana, and the rest of our in Dominicana, our Dominican Republic investors. Thank you very much, and thank you all for attending. And best of luck, and may God bless this new venture, this new office, and may we see many, many more expansions.
Thank you so much, Minister. And everything that you say is very important, but I think the last part in which you say, may God bless, not just this new office, but may God bless everyone. May God bless the government that has been helping us to make it a success, the private sector and everyone here and in Guyana. So thank you all for coming here today. I also want to say thank you to the Embassy that has been so supportive in all this venture and in every aspect. And to the staff of SKYhigh in Guyana that have been working hard to put this together. I want to say thank you to the members of the media. Thank you for taking the time. For all of my friends from private sector, ambassador of Cuba. Thank you so much for coming today. And if some of you have some questions, we will be open for that while we have some refreshment. Thank you. Yes, sorry, yes. We have to do a ribbon cutting, yes. Absolutely.